Okay, good afternoon. I'm happy to present to you again some hardware today. This is about a real innovation. It's about a polymer heat exchanger. Nobody, I think, has heard about that before. It's completely new on the market, a polymer, a plastic heat exchanger. So let's have a look what the issue actually is. Because if you look at any industrial park, you see a lot of smoke that still contains a lot of energy. But this energy is just let into the atmosphere. Why is it not being recovered? Well, that's because if you apply, like you see here under the problem, if you apply a conventional metal heat exchanger, it will corrode away. Because in this smoke, there's still a lot of acidic elements. And if you cool it down, you get sulfuric acid, and that's very corrosive. So what did we do? We basically said, okay, there's lovely polymers out there. Let's take them and apply them in this industry. And that's what we have done, and that's what we have invented. This is what you get in a refinery if you cool down your flue gas too much with a metal heat exchanger. You get basically corrosion. So what is this market opportunity about? It's about 2 billion in size, we estimate. It's really a huge market of waste heat that is not being used. And we are now able to use it. It's mostly waste heat from burning biomass, biogas, coal or oil, or it's exhaust air from corrosive dryers. And with this polymer heat exchanger, you actually can take that heat, put it back, channel it back into the customer's process. We get fairly good paybacks, which is unusual, I think, in the clean tech energy efficiency industry. And we, of course, reduce the CO2 emissions. What is the product itself? Actually, what we did, we invented these polymer tubes, and we connect them to each other with a kind of ziplock system. So it's a very simple solution for a big problem. And by connecting these tubes, we can create a kind of cartridges, which you see here. Here you see one of these cartridges, here in the middle. These cartridges are standard modules. Of course, we had some industrial designers who said, okay, let's make it totally standardized, our product. We get standard cartridges, which we then can apply with our customers. Depending on how big the amount of smoke or flue gas is at our customers, we make smaller systems or we make bigger systems. We just simply apply more of these cartridges. Now, what is the advantage of these cartridges? Again, it's a polymer, so it's corrosion resistant. You can recover heat at low temperatures. It is easy to install, they're totally modular, and they're easy to maintain and clean. Now, this is how it looks. Very unlike in this room, I think. We haven't seen something like this before, but this is actually our world. This is what we do. This is how they look when they're installed. And the markets we serve today is, first of all, it's the markets where biogas is produced and burned. They contain a lot of sulfur, so you cannot cool down the flue gas. That you will find in breweries or in paper industry or in potato industry or sugar. But we also serve the refinery market because they have refinery gas and they have fuel oil, which they burn. Potential other segments for us are the ceramics market and the biomass market. But we have to concentrate on something, and that's what we do now first. And we also have the product developed for a multi-effect distillation, and that is for the case that you want to desalinate seawater and turn it into drinking water at a relatively good price. So if you look at our customers today, our happy customers today, they're quite diverse. We are in the breweries, as you can see. We are in biomass also already a little bit, in paper and in other industries. And the revenues over the last couple of years have developed quite well, although still at a low level, but this is in the millions already. So, last but not least, to summarize our company. So we have a proven technology already. It's proven with large companies. It's really game-changing. It's a real innovation. It's a totally modular design, so we can easily scale it up. It's a large untapped market of 2 billion, which basically nobody goes there yet. We can increase the energy efficiency for our customers and thereby reduce the CO2 emissions. We have a very experienced management team that basically we outsource everything, so we have a very lean core team, and no capital expenditures are needed for our company because we have outsourced everything and the production process is with, let's say, our suppliers. And now I'm exactly at 5 minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Frank, do you want to tell us how much money you are looking for, or do you want to keep it a secret?
No, so I'm not yet in my quiet period. So
Smart move.
But it will come soon, my quiet period. But I'm willing, of course, and we are actually looking for money in the coming, by the end of the year.
How much?
Depends on valuation. It's to be discussed. But most, let's say, some of the investors here, I think we will fit in their sweet spot.
Okay, okay. Go and get them. All
yeah,
right?
Thanks.
Okay, good luck.
And by the way, I wonder why you have not become, why you don't become Dutch. Because for a German, I think you're very locker.
Locker? Yeah, you know, I prefer locker.